My beloved child, I speak to you now with gentle words, reminding you to keep your heart steady and your mind at peace. I am the one who holds all power and authority, the one who formed the stars and set the universe into motion. I know every detail of your life, and I understand the fears and burdens that weigh upon you. Yet I ask you to remain calm. Trust in me, for I am the God who accomplishes what seems impossible to humanity. I have done great works before, and I will do them again. The storms that rage around you are nothing to me. I can still them in a moment. Even the strongest winds know how to bow in silence when I speak, for they recognize the voice of the Almighty. I will command every fear within your heart to be quiet. I will silence every wave of doubt and bring rest to your weary soul. Come into my presence and allow me to fill you with comfort. Hand over your anxieties, your questions, and the confusion that sometimes overwhelms you. Hand over those silent tears and the hidden worries that occupy your mind in the quiet hours of the night. I am here to bear your burdens. I am here to give you rest, to calm the stormy waters within you. There is no conflict too great, no sorrow too deep, and no fear too strong for me. I have conquered all things, even death itself, so that you may have life and peace. Do not let your soul be troubled by the voices of negativity or the messages of hopelessness around you. Remember how I have helped you before. Remember those moments when you thought there was no escape. Yet I opened a path in front of you. I carried you when you were weak, and I gently lifted you when you fell. I brought you out of darkness and placed you in the warmth of my light. I healed your wounds, mended your broken heart, and whispered hope into your soul. I will do it all again and even more. My mercy has no limit, and my compassion never runs dry. When storms arise, when winds whip through your life and threaten to uproot your faith, do not be afraid. Stand firm in the knowledge that I am your protector. You are my child, and I will not abandon you. You are precious to me, more precious than any treasure on earth. Whenever you feel small or overlooked by the world, remember that I, the one who shaped the mountains and breathed life into you, see you clearly. I know you by name, and I know the dreams, gifts, and talents that I have placed in you. I know the potential you carry, and I am ready to help you fulfill the destiny for which you were created. Stay still a moment and breathe in my peace. You do not have to solve every challenge by your own strength. You do not have to figure out the future alone. You have prayed to me in the past, asking for miracles or for deliverance from danger, and I heard you. I acted on your behalf before, and I will do it again, because my love for you is everlasting. I see the complexities of your circumstances, and I understand the traps your enemies have set. But know that no trap can stand when I intervene, and no darkness can endure when my light appears. You do not even need to fear your own mistakes. Even if you suffer the consequences of poor choices, I will reach out and help you rise again. I do not cast you aside for stumbling. I will always offer you a hand. I will always provide a new opportunity to stand and move forward. Even though thousands may come against you, and rumors or shadows of opposition surround you, remember that I am the eternal God. My power surpasses any enemy, any threat, and any situation that seems to loom large. There is no force that can contend with my authority. My word is final, and I have declared that you are my cherished one. Come closer to me in prayer, in moments of deep conversation that only you and I share. It is there, in that sacred space, that I pour out my spirit to calm your heart, to restore hope, and to give clarity to your mind. In that holy connection, I wash away the dust of fears that have tried to cling to you. I lift away the heaviness that weighs down your soul and give you a renewed strength to press onward. I want peace to reign in your life. I want tranquility to guard your nights so that you may sleep soundly without terrors or anxieties sneaking into your dreams. I long for you to realize that you are an heir to countless blessings, an inheritance that cannot be stolen from you. You have let worries overshadow these blessings, and you have allowed the noise of rumors and threats to unsettle you. You have sometimes placed more attention on potential dangers than on my promises. But my child, even if those fears were to stand right in front of you like a towering army, they would be powerless in the light of my presence. I am the one who directs your path. I am the one who wrote the final outcome of your story. Every day you walk beneath the covering of my grace, and every step you take is guided by my wisdom. You see obstacles, but I see opportunities for you to grow. You see detours, but I see ways to bring you to places you never imagined, so that you may blossom and help others who have been through similar struggles. You see what looks like darkness, but I see a chance for my light to shine even brighter through you. Yes, there are times you wonder if you have lost my favor, especially when you face trials or wrestle with the guilt of your own mistakes. Yet I assure you, you are still mine. I have called you my daughter, my son, and I will not forget you. When you feel as though the foundations of your world are trembling, when you look around and see people losing heart, do not follow them into despair. I command you to be strong and courageous. That courage is not your own. It comes from my spirit within you, reminding you that I will never leave you. My promises are sure. I have proven my love in countless ways, from the smallest to the greatest demonstration of all, laying down my life so that you could be free from condemnation. Even now, through these words, I am touching your heart. You sense my nearness and realize I have not failed you. I am actively bringing clarity where you have had confusion, giving you answers where you have had unspoken questions. I see every hurt inflicted by those who betrayed your trust, and I gather your tears as precious tokens that matter to me. I witnessed the moments you felt unworthy because of how others treated you. I saw how you were ignored, misunderstood, and dismissed, but I am turning all of that to your advantage. You have grown stronger, wiser, more compassionate. No pain you have endured will be wasted. Your understanding heart can now reach those who suffer as you once did. You are being prepared to become a beacon of my love in dark places. You have been tested, and you have overcome. You are still standing because I have held you in my hands. Today is a day of liberation. I declare that the chains that once held you back no longer have power. Those invisible shackles of condemnation and shame must fall away. You are free to move forward, free to lift your head, free to proclaim that my mercy has rescued you. So do not underestimate the significance of each obedient step. I see the battles you fight that no one else perceives, the silent wars within your heart, the wrestlings with doubt, insecurity, or unresolved pain. Let me in. Let me do surgery on those hidden wounds, gently removing the roots of bitterness and planting seeds of healing. This inner work might be uncomfortable, but it is necessary for you to emerge whole and unencumbered. My spirit is the perfect counselor. I discern every layer of your soul. There is no fear, no trauma, no confusion so deeply buried that I cannot bring my light to bear upon it. Submit yourself to this healing process, for in your wholeness you will find liberty and joy. Now, cast your gaze to the horizon of the future I have for you. Envision a life where my grace colors every chapter, where my faithfulness undergirds your every step. Look ahead with hope, not dread. Even though life's journey may lead you through winding paths, your destination is secure in my hands. Let your spirit soar at the thought of tomorrow, for you do not travel alone. I hold the map of your destiny, charting each milestone and each resting place. Cling to this truth. I want to prosper you, to give you a future filled with hope. Through victories and tribulations, through laughter and tears, through disappointments and delights, my presence remains a constant. And so, my dearest child, breathe deeply of my love today. Let it fill every chamber of your heart and bring solace to your weary mind. Do not fear surrendering to my will. Far from robbing you of freedom, surrender positions you to receive my highest blessings. I will lead you on safe paths, guiding you around snares and toward green pastures of spiritual abundance. Trust me more than you trust your own doubts. Let me show you the wonders reserved for those who cling to me in faith. When you lay your head down to rest, let your final thought be gratitude for my companionship and the steadfast promise that I will watch over you through the night. In the stillness between night and day, you may wake with concerns already forming in your thoughts. That is the perfect time to whisper my name. Let me carry those concerns. Let me speak to your heart, offering perspective and reassurance. I will never grow tired of comforting you. I will never run out of patience. My faithfulness is not measured by human standards. It is inexhaustible. This is why you can trust me fully, holding nothing back. I care for you completely and unconditionally. May you sense my embrace right now. May you feel the gentleness of my spirit wrapping you in solace and filling you with hope. Look ahead with confidence, for I go before you to pave the way. My promises are yes and amen. I am who I say I am, your protector, your provider, your fortress, your closest companion. Live in that reality, free from the chains of past regrets or future anxieties. Let your present moment be saturated with my presence, for therein lies the secret to a fruitful and joyful life. With abiding love, I assure you that I will remain with you until the end of the age. You have my word, sealed in my sacrifice, and proven through my resurrection. My spirit resides in your heart, and my angels surround your path. Rest now, beloved, knowing that my gaze is upon you and my hand is outstretched to sustain you. In every season, in every trial, and in every triumph, I am here. I will continue speaking to you in whispers, in signs, in quiet reflections, and in the voice of my word. Just keep listening, keep trusting, and keep loving. Let your heart remain open and soft before me. This is my pledge. I will never leave you, and you will never be alone. My love is everlasting, and it is yours, now and forever.